what are the warning signs of a wind-impacted fire? The first one, of course, is going to be wind. Be aware of the wind conditions as soon as you arrive on the scene. A strong wind blowing into an open fire apartment window could blow a fireball down the public hallway if the apartment door is open. You have to remember also that wind at the street level is not always going to be an indication of what the wind will be like on the upper floors.
Down when we first pulled up, it wasn't really that windy, but when you get up to 19, the weather patterns changed and you're getting numerous calls for people trapped and you're focused on what you're doing. And you're not really taking into account, what's the weather outside. But the weather is a big factor in what we do.
If you're assigned to do an outside survey, you should see what the wind is doing to any visible fire or smoke. The roof firefighter in the apartment above the fire apartment may be able to provide information on wind conditions and the apartment layout. By opening a window in the room directly above the fire room and the apartment door in the apartment above, the roof firefighter may be able to simulate what the wind conditions will be like on the fire floor. If this firefighter finds the wind blowing in, this member should immediately notify the officers operating on the fire floor and the incident commander. Now, the roof firefighter is also going to be in a position to provide the incident commander with information on which adjoining apartment will provide the best access to the fire if a flanking or breaching strategy is called for. There's going to be times when the fire is in an interior room of the fire apartment, which will make it inaccessible from an adjoining apartment. This is going to eliminate breaching or flanking as an alternate strategy. At times, it's going to be difficult for the roof firefighter to locate the apartment above the fire apartment. The firefighter performing an outside survey and seeing smoke or fire will be in a position to provide direction to the roof firefighter.
One of the most dangerous conditions you will encounter will be an open fire apartment door on a windy day. Before we go any further, let's look at what we have. We have limited to zero visibility in the public hallway. We have fire in an apartment. We have an open apartment door. And we have a windy day. What's missing to make this a wind-driven blow-torching fire? Window failure. Whether the window self-vents or we vent it without permission. If firefighters are in the hallway when the windows fail or are vented, they will be seriously injured. Even a charged 2.5-inch line may not provide enough protection if the windows fail. At this point, the officers must make a risk versus benefit decision to enter the hallway and find the open door. This decision should be based on their experience and size of conditions. The incident commander must be notified immediately of conditions on the fire floor. The safety of firefighters and civilians must be the #1 factor in making this decision.